Hi everybody, it's Andrea Mercier, aka Anlom, and welcome to my studio. I am doing the third abstract piece for the Creative Arts Collaboration #LoveWinterArt. If you've seen my other two videos, one is here and the other one is there, you will know that I've decided to do some seriously abstract pieces using my hands and blues to celebrate the cold of winter. And this is the third piece. So again, this is a 16 by 20 canvas that's been re-gessoed. I put another layer of gesso on. So the first two I did were in fairly light colors, and then the second one I did in some fairly dark colors. And now I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I know I'm going to start by throwing down some of this gloss medium that I have fallen in love with again after all of these years. So what this does is the paint colors it. So it thickens the paint. It extends the paint so that you get more paint for your buck. And well, you can use it in glazing. I don't use it in glazing because I tend to use liquid ones for glaze, but it's going to make everything nice and shiny. So what I'm going to do is, this is some of the Artist Loft iridescent medium, which I've never used, but I've been wanting to use, and I've decided I'm going to iridesce some of these paints over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to iridesce, how about this? Liquid golden. I'm going to try and iridesce that. So I'm just going to put some of this out here. So basically this will turn it into a like a PBO Dyna paint, which has iridescence in it, or a little bit like the metallic paints, because it has some shimmer in it. So I'm going to do that just for kicks and giggles. I have no idea how this is going to work. I'm just going to put a few drops along here so that they mix together when I do that. Woo! I'm going to add some light blue permanent, I think. Woo! Woo! All right. This should be interesting. Okay, again, this is just the first layer. For some reason, I just needed to get the blue color down so that I could build on top of it. I'm sure you recognize or realize that I've been doing everything on the diagonal, and there is a reason for that, because you can you'll be able to hang this either vertically or horizontally, and it won't matter. It will sit easily both ways. Now there'll be different things on top of this. I mean, it may look like all three are exactly the same. However, they're not. I mean, the base layer will be the same. I've put down color, I've put down medium, and I've just smushed it to make a pleasing effect to my eye. And except for that canvas is showing right there. Yes, I'm nuts. It's okay. And then the next layers will go on top. I will probably build with the same colors, like the dark one. I'll have some white in it and more dark, and that pastel one will probably remain kind of pastel-y, and we'll see what happens. This is number 3. It needs some white too. It needs thicker white. So, molding paste. So taking that off, needs to be thicker. put some glaze in the valley. Now there'll be some other colors applied to this later, but right now I'm just going to start with light. This one was the one with the molding paste as well. The three-piece series is now called the Snow and Ice series. And the first one is called North Wind with those big swirls. The second one is still Blizzard, and this one is going to be called Cracked Ice. And I am going to grayify this, and I'm going to put lines in it to make it look like a cracked ice on a lake surface. So this one was the hardest one for me because I didn't really know what to do with it. It came to me at night, last night, it just into my head. So I need to get some gray down here. And I'm going to mix it with some blues, and I'm going to get some patches of color down here. Like this molding paste is fine because on frozen lakes you have little snow drifts and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about that, but I have to get rid of the greeny tropical color and grayify it. So I really like how this is going. This is going to be just the first layer. Once this dries, I'm actually going to, I think I'm just going to take some dark blue washes and darken this up to take away the kind of a turquoisey color. And then, which will push some of these cracks down. Maybe put a couple of layers of glaze on it, and then come back and do some more. That's there. Whoops, there's number 3. Now grayified. I'm gonna let that dry. I need to darken it back to blue now that I've taken the turquoise out. So there's a little bit of ultramarine, a little bit of phthalo blue, and I'm gonna put in a little bit of Payne's gray. And I'm going to add some matte medium to that. Ooh. Well, that's the end of that little container of matte medium. Let's mix this up. Definitely more matte medium. I am not going to use water to cut this. I'm going to just make that pretty sloppy. I'm going to save this for later because I might want to add another layer of that on. So that will keep it fresh. So we're going to add some more Payne's gray here. And I'm going to take a rigger brush, That's a rag brush. And some water. We're gonna make us some cracks. I am going to make up a really loose dark blue glaze with a gloss, and I'm going to put several coats over it to try and give it some depth that'll make it look like ice on a lake. So I'm thinking I'm going to dye it with this indigo. I don't know if you noticed that, but I definitely noticed it here that that one layer just made everything blue again. So it really took away from the gray. So I like that. That's the effect I was kind of going for. We're almost done. So I took the gray glaze that I had made to make the lines, and I've added some ultramarine blue and some more gloss medium to really make it a loose glaze, and I'm going to do several layers of this loose glaze now to darken. See, at first it was to make it blue, and now I'm going to darken it. And then that should be it. And I probably won't have to varnish this one because there's already so many layers on it. So the only, oh, actually no, because I'll have to do the edge and then I'll varnish it. There we go. This will need a coat of varnish just because I moved a whole bunch of glaze around there. So I'm just going to wait for this to dry. I'm going to do the edges. You've already seen me varnish two other pieces, so I don't think you need to see it varnished. So let's just call this one done. So there we go. Cracked ice. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe right here. And down in the dibbly-doo is the link to my Facebook page, my website, my Etsy store. I encourage you to share with all of your friends, and thank you again for joining me on this journey. Have a great day. Bye.